What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Kingdom Cyclonus. So this is a Voyager class, just came out recently with the rest of the Kingdom wave that's hitting stores right now. You can get this at any retailer. I got mine actually from T-Man978. I wasn't able to find this in store. He luckily found an extra and sent it my way, so thank you, Mr. T-Man. But let's take a look at this guy. I do really think it's good timing for this character because we just got the Studio Series 86 Scourge and Hot Rod. So we'll take a look at those two in comparison with this guy. Let's take a quick 360 and we'll get up a little bit closer. You can see that light piping in the eyes, although I would say when it's on a darker area, it doesn't look as good, but here it looks really nice. You do have that translucent orange here, and then paint right there. You have a little bit of dark purple paint there. Nothing on the back here. This is all pretty much plastic. Some of it is a little bit swirly. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. I'm not a huge fan of the swirly plastic, but other than the mild stuff on the legs, it looks pretty good. You do have some translucent pieces here as well on the knees. So all in all, pretty good looking for a Kingdom, non-masterpiece figure. So you also do have paint on the ears there. The ears do not articulate or anything like that. The head does articulate. The neck itself moves back and forth on a hinge, and then the head itself is on a hinge joint, so you can get the side to side, up to there, down to there. Really good for a character of this size to have all that movement. Rotation on the shoulder. Really nice joint for that shoulder. And then it's got this piece here so it doesn't look like it's, missing something there. So that's nice. Rotation at the bicep. Single jointed elbow gets you 90 degrees. And you have a rotation at the wrist, although it's very, very tight. You have a rotation at the waist. Legs is up to there, back to there, out to there. Rotation at the thigh. I do see some paint on this part of the thigh, but this part is not painted, so that looks a little weird in person. But overall, not too bad. You get 90 degrees on the knee, but if you pull it out, you can get a little bit more than 90 degrees, but then you break up the sculpt, so that's a decision. That is for transformation, but looks good. And then for the ankle, you get a rocker that gets you up to there, back to there, and then a side to side, way out there. So really nice movement on that ankle. You can get some good poses out of this guy given his price point. He does come with one accessory, which is this weapon here. It is painted. It looks like it's purple plastic with a silver paint on top. That does fit in his hand. You can also peg that on the back here, but that's really meant for the vehicle mode. Again, you do have that 5mm peg, so if you wanted to have him in a flying pose, you can do that. There's Cyclonus with the Studio Series Scourge and the Studio Series Hot Rod. Fits in pretty well. I think he's a good looking character. I mean, you can get him with your Kingdom line, but I think he also could fit in with these. And if you want, you can use the background from the Studio Series Scourge to make this scene from Unicron, although they both can't really fit on this platform. But it is neat that you can do that. You can recreate that scene where they both got created. All right, now let's get him transformed into his vehicle mode. Go ahead and take the gun off. I am seeing this gun does have a purple tint to it because it was painted on top of the purple plastic. It actually kind of looks neat. I like that. Might be they just undersprayed it, but it actually looks good. So his transformation is actually pretty intuitive and fun. I enjoyed it when I did it, so I kind of like it. So go ahead and open up the shoulders here. These are painted, so you probably want to be careful with those. They're fully painted, this purple part here. I don't know why they just painted that, but not the chest. Anyway, so you can open that up. You can get this part opened up. And you can get this part opened up. And that'll give you access to all of this. So you can take this and flip this around. Basically get them all the way flat so you can fold the arms down to make it easier for yourself. But go ahead and fold this down like that. open up this panel here, and just like lots of different Cyclonuses, everything is stored inside there. So open that up and then open up again the next panel here. And you'll find there's another piece in there, and you can use a spudger or whatever to get that out, but get that, and that's going to fit in there, and then this nose cone is going to fit in there, and there you go, there's his full nose cone. You can go ahead and close up this panel. Go ahead and close up this panel. You can rotate this one around and leave those arms hanging upwards for now. We are going to fix those a little bit later. You can open up these leg panels here, flip out this back piece, flip his foot inside his leg, classic Transformer, and put the feet in, close this up, and then close down the back to kind of put that together. And then you're going to accordion this down. It is painted, so I would just be careful with that. Try not to scratch the plastic there, or scratch the paint there. Same on this side, go ahead and accordion that down. It is a very tight joint on that knee, so I don't think it's going to weaken over time. I never really like when they have a joint that has nothing backing it up. Go ahead and push these together. You can see there's two tabs. Just push that together and then push it into the front, and that'll kind of hold it all together. Go ahead and take these panels, and they're just going to fold down on both sides if it hasn't already. It isn't really tabbing into anything except for this piece going into that side slot there on his leg, and it does hold. It just there isn't like another tab holding it. Go ahead and take this wing, and that is going to accordion outwards onto the outside of his arm. Take the hand and open up here. Flip this around. You can only go one direction. It's angled, so you can't go the other way. You have to have the hand like this, so it's angled up inside there, and then close that up. Same on this side. Accordion this wing outwards all the way. Fold this around. You can actually peg this in if you want now. Same this side. And make sure you put the hand in. I'm going to rotate these around, and those are going to peg right into the side right here. All right, and then the last step, you're going to take these wings. Make sure you have this all, pushed in all the way. It should sit flush. There we go. Then go ahead and fold these upwards. And there is Cyclonus in his jet mode, and it looks really good. I just have it on this stage act stand here, so I'll get that out of the way. Really good looking jet. They did a great job in this mode. You can see all that paint detail. The purple shows really nice. The silver here, I guess it's a creamy silver. You got purple here on the front and on the sides of the wings. Nothing on back. Would have been nice to have a little bit of, paint on the boosters or something like that. Here's the bottom, pretty clean. He does look a lot like his G1 self and his G1 toy, so really quite nice. This was one of the very few Transformers I had as a kid. A very short period because my cousin stole it from me and then I didn't have it anymore. So it really is reminiscent. I love the red cockpit there. That really shows up nicely. It doesn't open or anything, but it does look nice. And it's shaded just enough that you can't see inside, so it gives you that sense of, there's something underneath. All in all, really nice. He does have landing gear, so you can get your finger down here and fold those back, and then you can put your fingernail up here and get that one, and he can sit on that landing gear. They don't roll or anything, but it does look nice sitting on those. All in all, very, very nicely done vehicle mode. I'm pretty impressed. And for a quick comparison, there he is next to the Studio Series Scourge. They do look good together. I think the scales are fine. In the vehicle mode, I think it actually makes sense, but the robot mode seemed a little bit small, but overall, I think these two look good together. You can get this Kingdom Cyclonus and put him in the Studio Series, no problem. So let's get Cyclonus back into his robot mode. Go ahead and fold all these landing gear up. Unpeg the arm from the side. You do want to pull here. If you pull here, the hand will come out because it's attached that way, so you want to pull on this part right here. Not on this. Get those separated. Those tabs do feel a little tight. And then fold those upwards. While we're at it, we might as well shimmy the wings all the way down and then fold up these. By the way, you could have used this as a flap in the vehicle in the jet mode if you wanted to. I don't know. Another feature, if you can call it that. All right, go ahead and leave those there. You're going to fold these upwards. And then we're going to take care of these legs here. So we're going to accordion this down. And I do worry about this paint here, but so far I haven't had any issue. The paint on here. All right, unpeg the legs from each other. And again, those are also very tight together. Open up the back here. Flip open this panel. Flip down his foot. Fold that in and then close that up. Same on this side. Flip up this panel, fold down his foot, fold this in, close that up. Turn him around and straighten up those knees. So we'll come to the front here and we're going to open up all of this. And you can also unpeg this part here. And you can unpeg this backpack piece here, and you need a little bit of room to work on this, so you have to fold the arms out, and then you can rotate this around, and that'll allow you to open this up so you get the full space to transform him. At least that's the way I like to do it. Alright, so go ahead and open up this panel here. Once you have that open, you can fold this inside of his nose cone, close that up. This is going to accordion in that nose cone, and then that's going to accordion in that nose cone. I really like the transformation. That's just kind of fun and intuitive. Fold this around, and his head's going to pop out. Go ahead and close up that panel. Close up this panel. Get his arm pegged in here and here. Fold these down. Open up his hands right here. Flip them around. Same on this side. Open up the hand. Flip this around. Close that up. And there we have Cyclonus back in his robot mode. Final thoughts, I really like him. I think they did a great job on him. I really have very few complaints, if any. My only minor gripe is some swirly plastic on the legs here. It's hard to notice if you have it in bright light, you can see it, but other than that, I mean, man, they did a great job. He fits in well with his Kingdom line. He fits in really well with the Studio Series. It kind of makes me wonder, why not just make this guy Studio Series, or vice versa, make the Studio Series the Kingdom line. But I guess they can't have every character in the show, so maybe that's why. But I think they did a great job. I really like it. I didn't like the face when I saw pictures of it, but in person I can tell you it actually looks good on this character in terms of his sculpt and size. The face just really does make sense. I love the way his feet bend, stuff like that. I love the way his vehicle mode looks. So highly recommend this if you can find him in your retail stores, or you can try to get this from my partner, Toy Dojo. Maybe sold out by now, but you can take a look. But that's really it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.